Welcome to Surfacemount's APS205 Surface Mount Fall Prevention Anchor Point. This video provides basic instruction on the installation of Surfacemount's ERT APS205 Surface Mount Anchor Point. Surfacemount ERT APS205 Surface Mount Fall Prevention Anchor Point is for use as a single or two-person anchor point, primarily designed to be fixed permanently to building or structures with metal deck roof sheeting. Designed in accordance to Australian and New Zealand standards 1891.4 and 5532. The 15 or 21 kilonewton anchor point incorporates an energy-absorbing multi-directional 360-degree swivel attachment point, which greatly minimises injury to the operator. It can be used for both fall arrest and fall restraint applications. Installation process is quick. It can be retrofitted after roof installation without the need of access to underside of the roof surface. The surface mount anchor point is suitable for most industry standard metal deck roof, including clip lock, trim deck, span deck, custom orb, as well as King Clip 700, sandwich panel and metal roof on timber structure. However, where roof pitch and inclination exceed 36 degrees, the surface mount anchor point must not be used, as the energy-absorbing swivel may release or deform. Each surface mount anchor point comes in kit form. The kit includes one APS205 surface mount fall prevention anchor point, 4 cross-point hex head 14 to 1075 tech screws with Neo, 2 metal tech and 2 timber tech, 8 crosspoint 7.7 by 27.7 bulb-tight rivets and seal, and 1 ERT anchor point identification tag. The anchor point is made of 316 stainless steel. It is 350mm long, 280mm wide, and an assembled height at 40mm. It is capable of withstanding fall arrest loads for one person at 15 kilonewton or two persons at 21 kilonewton, depending on the roof structure and anchor position. Conforming to the strength requirements given in the Australian standard AS/NZS 1891.4, AS/NZS 5532, and relevant OHS regulations and codes of practice. Testing is done based on requirements outlined in the Australian standard. A dynamic load test at 21 kilonewtons for two persons, and a load applied to structure is approximately 11 kilonewton. It is important to understand the limitation of surface mount anchor as much as implementing the standards and practices when working at height. Failure to follow the guidelines may cause injuries or death. Surfacemount ERT APS205 surface mount anchor point must only be installed by a competent person product trained and instructed by Surfacemount Safety Products. The person must have skills needed to detect faults in height safety equipment and ability to determine remedial action. During the installation of surface mount anchor point, all current safety codes of practice and safe working at heights guidelines must be complied. The building or structure to which the anchor is to be attached must be assessed by engineer, unless it is clear to be a competent height safety system installer that the structure for connection is suitable adequate. Persons installing the APS205 ERT surface mount anchor point must be competent in the selection, design, and installation of height safety systems and equipment. The surface mount anchor point shall be placed so that the shear load is twice the tension load. This translates to a pull at an angle not exceeding 24 degrees to the surface in which the anchor point is installed. Minimum structural requirements must be adhered to at all times. Please refer to installation booklet for detail. Utilizing the anchor point for industrial rope access, abseiling, lifting, or tethering is strictly prohibited. Prior to installation, check the condition and structure of the roof deck for suitability in accordance with pre-installation checklist, which can be found in our anchor point installation guide. The minimum recommended distance of an anchor measuring from the fall edge is 2 meters. This generally translates to roof sheet or purlin number 3 or 4, counting from the edge. Always inspect the anchor for any failures. The plate should be free of cracks. Bolt tighten with lock nut engaged. Swivel can rotate freely without excessive force or visible movements in the washers. If you suspect the components are loose, faulty, or incomplete, cease installation and contact SafeMaster Safety Products for a replacement. Do not tamper, modify, or remove any of the Surfacemount anchor point components. Mistreating the item is not acceptable, and remember someone's life could depend on this anchor. Once the location is determined, position the anchor in line to the roof sheet. A row of matching holes should line up to the crest. Starting from the centre, the horizontal holes in the anchor are for fixings to roof structure, which means it is to line up with the purlin below. Hold the anchor in position and fasten with appropriate screw. Use Metaltech for metal substructure and TimberTech for timber substructure. For other profiles that have existing screws like TrimDeck or Spandeck, simply remove the existing ones and fasten the anchor in place with crosspoint tech screws provided. Drill the remaining holes using an 8mm drill bit. Confirm the holes are correct before drilling, as you don't want to put unwanted holes in the roof to create a leak. And remember, always remove swarf with vacuum to prevent roof sheet from staining or rusting. Apply silicone onto each drilled hole, ideally enough to cover it. Insert crosspoint bulb-tight rivets and fix with Gasipa riveter. Push down firmly whilst riveting to ensure it is properly engaged. Confirm all rivets are secured. Check that crosspoint bulb-tight rivet stem is no more than 5mm below or above rivet head. If the stem is outside these parameters, drill the rivet out and install a new one. Fill in the correct details on the identification tag by punching holes using a hole puncher. Remove the tape liner at the back and secure the tag on the swivel close to the centre with the provided clip. Ensure the swivel rotates freely and clean up the site. Take a selfie of the anchor and forward to your project manager as proof of install. Run through the APS205 Exert Surface Mount checklist to confirm the installation has been completed correctly.